Today we will be doing an excavation job on the Windchaser map. We will be replacing an in-ground swimming pool. We will be using this Chevy C70 dump truck along with a big Tex trailer and this compact excavator. We will be removing the current swimming pool and replacing it with a brand new one. Let's get the truck attached to the trailer and head out. This project will be a one-day project here. We do have the cement truck waiting at the job sites. We'll probably haul away a truckload or two of material, and then they'll pour the new concrete and fill it up with water. This will be a pretty heavy load here for our C70 dump truck. I really do like this old dump truck quite a lot, and I've been using it quite a lot lately. We are definitely sitting pretty low back there, but I'm excited for our first excavation job. Their current pool is roughly 25 by 15 feet, big rectangular swimming pool, and it's going to be the same exact size, same everything, just brand new. The customer told us that they haven't used this swimming pool in over 5 years. There's cracks in the concrete, some of the walls have caved in, and now it's just dirt, and there is a foot or two of water in the swimming pool currently, so we're going to have to drain that and then start the excavation process. Not only will we be using this excavator, we will be using the landscape feature. That will be what we'll be using to pour the concrete. This old C70 is doing a great job. I really do like these older trucks. They are old, they are worn out, but they still get the job done without having the high price tag of these new trucks. This will be my first time using this excavator here in FS19. I've used quite a lot of excavators back in 17, but this is the first one, and hopefully we can get some more excavators of different sizes to do projects. And we are coming up here on the project. I think, why don't we first take a look at the project and kind of see what we'll be up against, and then we'll get this unloaded. Pull to the side of the road. Looks like the driveway isn't big enough to really put the truck and trailer in the driveway, and that's okay. Looks like we got the cement truck here. They'll be here the entire day to help out. Whoa, take a look at this swimming pool. Quite a lot of work that needs to be done. You guys can see there is a foot of water, even 2 foot of water in here as well. You guys can see there's a little bit of concrete, but it's all cracked. There's quite a lot of dirt, and on this side you guys can see it looks like the concrete's gone and it's just dirt, like over here. So I think we'll use the excavator to kind of clear all this away, and then we'll get to pouring concrete using the landscape feature. But we'll get unloaded, and then we'll come over here, and we actually have to wait for the pump to pump out all the water as well. If you do have any cool ideas here for me, please let me know. I definitely do try to have unique videos here on the channel. It is a bit tricky to come up with some different ideas, but I think this one will be pretty awesome. We'll get that raised up there, we'll shift controls, and we actually have to get the boom raised up. There we go. We got it backed off. We are sliding down just a little bit. Now for this excavator, I chose the rubber tracks. I much prefer these over the metal tracks. They're better on the driveway, and they're actually cheaper to replace. We'll get everything in place, and then we'll have the customer finish pumping it out. They actually said it was about like 4 or 5 feet high, and they've been pumping it out overnight for us. We'll put down the blade there, just enough to stabilize it, and then we'll get the truck. I hope everyone's having a great summer so far. Mine's been a bit busy, but it's been so far very good, and we got the trailer there. I wish we did have cones to put around it. Those will make much safer for passing by cars. Lots of cool content to come to the channel, including other games, and we've been doing quite a lot of GTA 5 lately, which is pretty cool. There will be more American Truck Simulator, and like the usual spin tires and things like that. Now I do want to stay a little bit further away than the sidewalls than what was there, but we'll back up. I think right about there looks pretty good. We'll move the excavator just a little bit more forward, and then I think that's the perfect position here. So let's kind of wait around, and we do now have the customer pumping out the water. So we'll wait until it's completely pumped out so we could get working here on removing this old pool. Alright, all of the water is drained out. You guys can see quite a lot more materials that does need to be removed. Quite a lot of dirt. It looks like we even have some mud back down there. So this definitely worn out swimming pool, and I can't wait to see the finished project at the end of today, seeing it all done. But we'll get started off here with this excavator. Now I did choose the bucket with teeth to make it a little bit easier to kind of get into this concrete here. And we have to get a little bit closer. Once we get positioned correctly, I think we'll be good. Perfect, so that will be a good area. We'll get a little bit closer there to the truck, and we'll just kind of do so many different camera views. I do like how the camera view does rotate with the excavator. That's pretty cool. Now I do find using a Xbox controller for using the excavator comes in really handy. It's almost like having the joysticks on it as well. And let's see how the truck is. Yeah, the truck's filling up. I think we'll actually do a better job in first person view. It's a little bit easier to run it this way as well. Scraping away at the concrete there, and I really wish we could kind of remove the concrete. We are limited with what we could do here in Farming Cylinder as well. We'll haul away as much material as we can to be realistic, and then we'll just use a landscape feature to pour the concrete. I do believe that we do have a few other cement trucks here in the game as well, and I think those will be nice to add. And let's see, instead of removing and dumping it right back, let's see, can we scoop some of it up? And I think that's pretty much all we have to do right now. Now, I definitely do want to have an excavation company here in FS19. One thing I would like to do here for this series is to have a mixture of newer and older trucks, almost to have a company running on all old equipment. So let me know if we should try that challenge to do all these jobs with old, worn out equipment, and I think that would be a pretty awesome series to do. It will be pretty realistic as well. You start out with older equipment and you work your way up to brand new excavators and trucks. Let's see if we could continue to scrape away at this. Oh yeah, doing a great job. They're moving the excavator just a little bit, but it is pretty hard, compact material we are trying to dig up. Alright, so let's actually lift up the bar there. We'll move, keep going down, and after this corner I think we'll get going on the new styling. Now there are many different types of in-ground pools with just liners, metal pools, and then full concrete. This seems to be a mixture of the metal walls and the concrete there. So many different ways to build these pools and so many different options as well. This is a pretty decent sized pool. I think that we'll be able to do one or two more buckets here before we kind of hop into the landscape feature, but I really do like that. That was actually an update for FS19. It was such a cool update. Let's kind of see if we could slide down just a little bit more, and let's kind of see if we could kind of scrape some more down here. Now I did actually edit this map to have the building materials mod with the extra materials, and that seems to be all we could really kind of scrape up. Let's kind of see if there's anything else. Actually, it's a pretty full truckload. Looks like we're just about half full. Now I do want to see if we could get any of this bigger pile here. Let's lift up the bar there, and let's kind of go a little bit further. Let's see, can we get any of this here? And it doesn't seem like we can. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of move this off to the side along with the dump truck, and then we'll get going on pouring the concrete. I do have some great ideas here for this excavation company, and I do have some awesome jobs that will be coming up here, and I can't wait to do those with this excavator and similar setups to this. But we'll hop here in the C70 dump truck, and let me know, guys, what do you think of this dump truck? We actually had a similar dump truck with a smaller dump body on it, but I decided this one would be best here for us today. I do like the taller sides on it as well. We actually bought this off an old farmer. But let's hop into the landscape feature and get started off here pouring the cement. We are here now in the landscape feature, and let's get started off. So the cement truck's pouring quite a lot of cement. It is a bit pricey, but it's well worth it here. You guys can see it's already looking really good, and we will be filling this pool today, which will be great as well. Let's kind of see. So we did a pretty good amount there, and very nicely done. That looks so cool. Let's kind of see if we do have anything we could put around this as kind of a nice walkway. We do have a different concrete that we could put up here as well. Oh yeah, so now we are doing a nice patio around it. Usually with pools you do have to maintain it, and when you don't, especially after 5 years, they pretty much have to be replaced, and that is what we were doing today. So that looks to be good. We'll take a quick look at it before the customer has a big water truck come in to fill it up. And take a look at that, guys. So we were able to remove quite a lot of the debris, got the cement poured. Now the last thing here is water. This swimming pool is now completely filled up. Take a look at that, guys. Pretty awesome. Now this is a 3 foot deep, and then it goes all the way down to 12 feet over here, which is pretty awesome. And that looks so nice to see. A brand new swimming pool here for the customers. Job complete. So let's get the excavator, the truck, all loaded up, and we'll head out. Like I have touched upon, we are limited with what we can exactly do here in Farming Simulator, but that was about the best we could do with what we had. And it was definitely a very interesting job replacing an in-ground swimming pool. Usually, you have to completely remove them, like we are hauling away a full truckload of debris mixed with cement, dirt, and gravel, and I got to use this excavator for the first time. So lots of cool things we got to do today, and let's kind of see. I do want to raise that all the way up there and then bring it down. There we go. That's how we will bring it on the trailer. I do wish we could have some tie-down straps on this excavator. That would be pretty sweet. I hope everyone's excited for the next excavation video. If you do have any cool ideas, please let me know. And that was a pretty awesome job, and I can't wait to continue the series. And we'll lower that down, lower down that, and there we go. Our truck is even loaded down more, just maxing out the suspension, but it got the job done today, and hope you guys did like it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.